Hello there, Dementia Man here. We got this here today. This is an Hitachi system. It's one of these with the subwoofer and all the amp is all built into the subwoofer, and it feeds a separate unit. I think they called it a bookshelf system because of the way it's shaped. Now, what's happened here is the subwoofer stopped working. I've done a few tests on the chip. It's a TDA 8947J, the chip. Now, they're normally fitted this chip into car players because they can put out 4 separate channels, because most cars have 4 speakers, 4 channels. But in this case, they're using it as a 2.1. You got left and right, and then the other 2 channels have been wired together for the subwoofer. Now the subwoofer stopped working. I've done a few tests, and I've got the right voltages in the mode in pin 10, which is mode 1, which is the mute thing, and that's okay. I'm getting on the outputs of 1 and 17. I'm getting 24 volts, which it shouldn't be. It should be in standby when it's just on, no speakers connected. I should be getting about 12, I believe. I don't know much about these myself. Anyway, what I'm going to do is I've ordered a new chip, but it hasn't arrived yet. It's coming from France, and but I thought what I'd do is I'll do the part 1, which would be taking this chip out of here. It looks like I can do it fairly easy. I might have to remove that capacitor there to get to that screw. Anyway, it's one of these where they've used this horrible glue to glue in the components. I suppose being in the subwoofer, you get the vibration, and I don't like this glue. It's gone horrible. It was all over the chip, and I couldn't clean it up that much, the controllers. Anyway, we need to get to the other side. I can't disconnect the up in there. They got the transformer. In the case, it's a round transformer. I suppose that's put it somewhere. I don't know. They made it a little bit compact, I think. Anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to, let's get a bit of wood. Hang on. A block of wood just to rest it on. That's it. Let's see if I can zoom you in a little bit. I think I can, or I can't. Right, what I'm going to do is I've taken my glasses off to see this bit. I've got my desoldering tool here, which is it's only one of these cheapy ones, but hopefully, I don't know if this is going to come out okay for me or not, because if they folded them over, that one looks clear. Don't know if this is taking them off or not. Let's do that one again. Seems to be. The shakes are not too bad today. Of course, I might replace this chip and find I was doing it all wrong. People with dementia do tend to do things a little bit wrong sometimes. I don't mean sometimes, I mean all the time. They say you should tin them up with more solder at some time. This is old solder that's coming off here. It's just rubbishy stuff. I don't know what they've used here. Of course, there's 17 pins on this, so you have to try and get them all. What's going on here? This looks, don't know if they've bent the pin over on that. That's a strange looking bit. Oh. Just a second while I have a proper look at that. Strange, big lumpy bit. Put that on solder on. Get the right one, there it is. I need a little bit of help from the soldering iron for this bit. Let's try again. Seems to be an awful lot of solder on that bit. No, it's not melting it at all. Probably welded on. Let's go from this end. This machine's okay, it's not bad at all, but after about half an hour it starts to burn your hands. The handle starts to get a bit hot. I've seen other videos where they got them electric ones that go zzz, and they suck the solder up really good. The left and right speakers work fine on this. So it's purely the subwoofer. I find it hard that one part of the amp burnt out. As I say, I could be wasting my time and it's something else. Now I need help with that, need a bit more heat on it. 370. Hang on, what's that gone? My other sucker thing's not here. Oh dear. Oh, that's a nuisance. I'll have to heat it up and do it at the same time. Let's see what happens. Strange looking. No burning myself. Yeah. What's happening there? Of course, if your eyes worked, it helps. What's going on there? That's strange. Pin. over a couple of these again. They've still got a bit on them. Helps if you reload the machine, doesn't it? Strange solder they've used on this. Right, let's see how that's going. Put that one back over there. Anyway, let's see what's happening here. That capacitor's got to come out. What one is it? That one. This side. Here, it looks like that one. No, it ain't. It's alright, the dementia's kicking in a little bit here. No, it is that one. That one there. Strange solder. It's sort of like, doesn't really melt, it goes like crystal. Perhaps this machine's not getting hot enough. No, it's just, it's a 40 watt. It should be hot enough. Stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it. Hang on a second and I'll... Ugh. Not much I can do about the dementia bit. Well, I got it a bit better. Right, that's loose. Going to turn that off for a second. It's getting too hot and burning my head. Right, which way does that go? The positives are facing the same way. Hang on a second. Positives are facing the same way. The glue's got it. There it is, little capacitor. I'll test that before I put it back in. But now, would have a nut on the other side, wouldn't it? And that one's behind that shield. So I can loosen it and then the shakes are starting to kick in a little bit. There's not much I can do about it. Put that down there. So I'll loosen this one because I can't actually get to the other side of this, which is going to make it a bit awkward. Oh yes, I can, sort of. It's going to be a neat trick to get that one back in. Right, next thing is ease that off of there. I don't know how many of these I've actually released. Not enough, obviously. Some of them are really loose, others are not. This is where I get covered in that jollop stuff. Put that back on. Right, so boring for people this is, isn't it? Yeah. I'll just show you the what I've done, and you'll say, oh, that's you'll probably say that's a bit sad. Yeah, I need this. This mouse doesn't work on this surface. Ready? Yep. Here we come. I come out a bit. I didn't do a very good job, did I? That glue's horrible. I thought I'd cleaned most of that off. No, that's that glue, that black stuff there. It's that gooey glue stuff. Some of them are out, some of them are not. Anyway, back to this. Let's see if we can get it a bit better. That one ain't loose yet. Burning my hand on this thing, I'll tell you. Need asbestos gloves. turn that off. It's getting too hot, burning my hand. I suppose the idea is to buy the more expensive desoldering gun. Wish I could. Can't think where my other one is. 360. Let's see if I can see what's not loose yet. That one's loose. That one's loose. Right, try the manual. Try the hand one. Let's just put some more solder on. I know it seems a bit strange, but sometimes it helps. Let's see which ones I've got to do. Practically all of them. I don't know. Did that work better? I think it did actually. Well, for that one it did anyway. The other end stayed as well. Perhaps I should try to solder wick. I don't know what good that's going to do though. It's another one that's going to take a long time to do. Yeah. Where's that pin gone? So they've got a pin there which is shorter than the others. It's been cut short. It's well short. What is that? Perhaps I should resolder that pin in case that was the problem. What is See, the pin's been pushed through. Had a load of solder on it, that one did. See if I can push it back in. It's pin 2. What was that? Pin 2. It was a ground. I suppose it's important, isn't it? No, I think I'll carry on taking this chip out. I've got another one coming. I'll re-screw it in, can I? What have I got to do now? Perhaps you meant to take it out with the heat sink and everything, I don't know. I think I'll have to carry on the way I am. That one's loose, that one's loose, that one's loose, that one. That one's loose. That one's loose. That one's loose when I heat it up. Strange, that pin's so short, it's almost not coming through. Comes from, it's the negative side of them big capacitors. There's a link. Let's see if I can reach, see what pins are not coming off. That one's loose. Well, I don't know of any other way of doing this. Pull the pins out one at a time. You would think that that would just lift out now. That's loose. That's let's stop it. Oh dear. Loose, loose. Yeah, there's one. I think there's only one left there. Almost there, it's almost out. I'm going to damage this circuit board. That's strange. Come on. Not being able to be accurate enough with the soldering iron is half the trouble. What's that one there? What one is it? What one's stopping me? Hey, there it is. There's the chip. Took some of the track off of some of them. Put that down there. Let's have a proper look at it. What a mess. What a mess. They look like craters on the moon, don't they? What? What's that one? What's that? Took off a lot of the tracks come off with that one. Let's have a look at the other side. Have I gone the wrong way? No, let's go the other way. Look, that one's bad. But I can still pick that up with the new chip. Run solder across there. Goes off that way. Look, see that's the track. I can pick that one up easy enough. Same with that one. Go across there. That one's got a bit left. That's it. That's the end. They all look like they can. I can save that. Well, I won't keep you any longer. I just thought you might want to see that. It's me mucking up something. May never work again. As soon as the new chip arrives, I'll turn you people back on, and we'll see how it goes then. Anyway, bye for now.